Today, I'd like to give you some information about the inner workings of the Missouri Senate. There's not a lot of information that isn't filtered through media or maybe individuals. And sometimes there's a slant put on that information that doesn't really give you a true picture of what's happening here. So, I'll be doing a weekly podcast trying to give you an idea of the things that happen on the Missouri Senate floor where 34 senators gather to debate different legislation, try to convince their colleagues that their ideas are good for Missourians, and ultimately come to a vote on those issues. And today was kind of a unique day in that we would have had a short day because we're just getting started, and we would have assigned bills to committee, giving ourselves a jump start because bills have to go to a committee to be heard and voted out before we can then bring them to the Senate floor for debate. So basically, that's all we would have done today. But before we could get to that order of business, we had one senator who started personally attacking another senator on the floor verbally and engaging in the kind of activity that just makes it where we can't get done the business of Missourians. So we sat and listened to that for a few minutes, and it continued to escalate. And ultimately, I adjourned the Senate for the day. As the floor leader for the Missouri Senate, I take my job very seriously. I like all of my colleagues, both sides of the aisle. All of them have something valuable to add to the business of the Missouri Senate. But sometimes things can get out of hand, and I think that's kind of the point that we were at today. It really angered one of the senators, actually a couple of the senators, that I adjourned for the day. But those kinds of conversations need to be held in private, not on the Senate floor. We're not here to air grievances against other individuals or attack people because they don't have the same view that we have. We are there to conduct ourselves as professionals and to intelligently debate an issue and bring people along and get them to vote for what we think is important if we can. So that's how today went. You can look forward to future episodes of this podcast, and I hope you'll join me weekly. I'll try to give you an unbiased view of what's happening, and I thank you for watching today.